Yo, what's going on, guys? Reset for here, and yeah, today I'm gonna be telling you guys a story. But first, I'll just like to say one, thank you guys for the support in my last video. You guys were absolutely amazing. And two, I would just like to say that the gameplay behind this probably isn't that good. I did try to get my best gameplay, but one, I got a new controller, and two, I couldn't really get any decent gameplays. So I found the best one I could, and decided to use this. So I hope it's okay for you guys. But yeah, let's get straight into the story. So this happened probably about like maybe a year ago when I was in year 8 at school, so roughly about a year ago. And this happened near the start, and this was in summer, so it was like kind of just a couple of weeks after we came off summer break, whatever. And yeah, so we had games on this day, and if you don't know what games is, basically it's just where you do like sports and everything. So we had to go down there to the sports hall, whatever, and just get changed. So we got changed everything the first time, went and did our games, and then we came back in. I think we'd been doing football, and apparently someone in the lower set, because we're split into different sets, so I'm in top set, which is basically the highest set, and then there's lower sets, which are like 1, 2, and 3, and then I think there's 4, I don't know, so basically 4's the lowest and 1's the highest. So I didn't know what happened, and basically apparently someone in the lower set had slide tackled like pretty badly this other person, and the person who got slide tackled apparently started getting proper mad, and them two came in like arguing and everything, because the group that we were in, we came in early, and they came in like arguing and shouting at each other, and everything was amping them up. Everyone was amping them up, just like say to them, oh yeah, just start fighting and everything. And now there's different sections kind of in this change room, so it's like there's benches and then there's like hangers above them, so kind of in like little different sections. And me and my friends, we sit in like a smaller section, then there's a bigger one, and then there's a big one to the left as well, and then there's like 2 smaller ones behind that. So me and my friends, we were standing on this bench looking over, because we were looking over the hangers, just getting a good view and see if anything was gonna start happening. And now, before I start like explaining like what they were doing, there was this one boy, he was like standing, he was pretty much by himself in this section, and he was just standing there like in the corner of it, like by himself, just minding his own business. And you know, he's not the type of person who like likes to watch fights or anything like that. He's just he just keeps it all to himself and everything, like that type of person. And yeah, so these 2 people started fighting, and one of them pushed the other one into this person who was by himself. I'm just gonna call him Kyle. So Kyle ended up getting like proper pissed at that time and going, "Can you guys stop that?" So the person who got pushed into him just told him like to shut up. So the person who got pushed turned around and started pushing this other person, and then the person who pushed this person, he pushed him back into Kyle. And I don't think I've really explained that very well. Basically, the same person who got pushed into Kyle in the first time got pushed into him again, and this time Kyle, he flipped, like generally, like he turned around, and like obviously we were all looking over, and like you could see his face generally got proper like just straight red, and like you could see veins in his neck, and then he started shouting, would everyone just shut up? And at this point we were like, oh shit. And then initially he was shouting at the top of his lungs, and it got to the point where he was shouting so loud like you couldn't really understand him. And then also in the middle of it, he had like a massive voice crack, which is kind of embarrassing, but I don't think he really cared at this time. So he was like getting so pissed at these guys, and now these guys had stopped fighting at this because they didn't really know what to do, and everyone in the change rooms didn't know what to do, because like after that everyone just went silent, and then everyone just pretty much burst out laughing at one point. And then like Kyle, you could tell he was getting pissed because everyone was laughing, but he didn't say anything. And 2 of the people who kind of know him came up and said, "Yo, are you okay?" And then they took him out, and then they went and got a teacher. The teacher came in, and he was like, "What happened?" And we were all saying like nothing. He just got proper mad at us for like initially no reason. And then still to this day, Kyle, he's not allowed like in games. Like I don't know like what's happened. Like if he asks if he just can't do it anymore. But he just doesn't do it. Like there's literally generally no reason for it. Like he's not injured or anything. He just, I think because of what happened, he either told his mum and dad that he just doesn't like it and doesn't like being in the change room or something, or the people at like PE, because that's what we kind of call it, PO games, the PE department just decided, you know what, let's just ban him from it or something like that. I don't really know. But yeah, so this is probably like a short story, but I just really wanted to get a video up for you guys, because I'm trying to get on like a daily upload streak. So yeah, sometimes the videos will be longer and sometimes they'll be shorter. So yeah, other than that, guys, I've been Reset for there, and yeah, see ya.